What's going on, guys? It's Steven, aka Mr. SD, back again, and today we are going to be doing another different concept style video. We are going to be discussing whether or not ETBs are worth opening up, or should you keep these sealed? Let's get into it. So we've got a Astral Radiance ETB for you guys today. As you can see, they did a terrible job of delivering this ETB, so we were gonna open it up anyway, but they did a terrible job at keeping it sealed because it came like that. Now I'm gonna be opening up an Astral Radiance ETB. This is a different style of setup. Like, I haven't used this kind of setup. Normally the camera is in front of me, now the camera is on the other side, facing me from a different direction. So hopefully we can get everything on camera properly, but I'm going to start cracking open this ETB because we are going to be opening it up. Oh my god, this is going to be a mess. We are going to be opening up this Astral Radiance ETB while we are going to be discussing the actual topic of the video, which is, are ETBs worth opening? Now, let's start off with the big ones. Basically, how much does an ETB gonna cost you? How much does every pack gonna cost you inside of this ETB? Because at the end of the day, that is just gonna determine whether or not ETBs are worth opening, yes or no. So standard ETBs. This is a standard ETB. This is not a Pokemon Center ETB. This is not a special set. This is a normal standard ETB from the set Astral Radiance, and it contains 8 packs, which is standard ETBs. Again, not anything. Oh my god, this looks amazing. The camera, does it do it justice right now? I don't know. It's really dark. Oh, that's better. You can see a little bit of the outlining inside of the Darkrai. Wow. I love this actual design, and the Lost Origin one is looking very nice too. So if you haven't seen the Lost Origin update video, check the description or the channel page, and you will definitely be seeing that video or the link to that video. But back to the topic of the video. So a standard ETB contains 8 packs, contains a bunch of other stuff too. So this contains the Pokemon trading card rule set, which contains 2, 4, 6, 8 packs. We already mentioned that it contains 8 packs, obviously. That is basically what a lot of people are just after, dude. A lot of people are just after the packs, which is why I wanted to make this video. We got V-Star marker, we got the damage counters or whatnot, we got the dice, which is something that people don't really need. Like, if you don't play, we got the dividers. If you don't play, you're not gonna do a lot with those kind of items. I don't play competitive, so I don't really use those items either. So this is why I wanted to make that video. It contains the energy pack, it contains a code card for the online game, and then it contains some nice looking sleeves. So, back to the topic, a standard ETB, which is basically what we are opening up here today, is gonna cost me, I live in Europe, so prices might be slightly different for you, but I'm gonna look at it and talk about it in a perspective of me personally. I live in Europe. An ETB goes for around 40 to 45-ish euros, and basically a pack, there's 8 packs in there, so I tend to not buy ETBs over 40 euros. I know you can probably, there's a little shading there, you are probably gonna sometimes struggle at finding those kind of prices, but I do actually find those prices. So that is actually the pricing that I am looking for. So 40 bucks is also the reference for the video. 8 packs, 40 bucks total. So that comes down to 5 euros each pack that you are buying this ETB for. $5 a pack. We start off with a non-holo Leafeon. So €5 each pack. Is that a good deal? I probably would say that for me personally, I did do a little bit of research, and €5 for a blister is not crazy. Is not crazy for me. I know in the USA, prices are a lot lower, a lot different. So again, this is from my perspective. As we get a V-Star, I'm not showing the cards. This is from my perspective. We can still get a character rare, guys. Great opening. Good professional opening. V-Star. So, now I lost my train of thought, to be honest. Voltorb, Mantine, Drifloon, Sudowoodo. And we are not going to get a character rare. We are going to get the actual Heracross Reverse Holo. Now I got to get back into my train of thought because I don't want to get into a rambling phase. I do want to keep it inside of the actual space of opening up the ETB and not go any further. So let's just keep on topic. So 8 packs equals €5 a pack. I did some research. €5 a pack for a blister pack isn't that expensive over here. So 4 cards. Yeah, 4 cards. Did I mess something up with like switching it up? Switching it around? No. Okay. Just get back into the gist of it, Steven. Just get back into it. So $5 per pack isn't crazy. Isn't crazy by a long shot. I don't find a lot of websites or retailers that I can buy blisters below $5. That's 2 cards. So at the end of the day, an ETB for me, $5 a pack is not a bad deal. But, there is a but. There is a but. The comparison has to be made. If you are watching this video and you are buying ETBs, what is the best option for you? What is the best buck? What is the best bang for your buck? And that is not an ETB, guys. That is why I'm making this video right now, because it is not the ETB route. I love myself some ETBs. I love opening up ETBs. I think they're actually great products, but if you are actually wondering, do I need to open ETBs for packs? If you are just interested in opening up packs, are ETBs your route? Are ETBs the way to go? No, they are not, because there is a comparison to be made to the booster box, obviously. A booster box goes with 37 strange booster boxes, dude. They go with 36 packs. 36 packs. That is, if we actually buy a booster box for $120, which is the price that I noted down, because I can pretty much get booster boxes around $120, definitely around release. After release, the price goes slightly up from a lot of times, but $120 is the price that I used. $120 divided by 36 packs equals 3.33. So €3 I'm talking about, €3.33 per pack. And that is in comparison to the €5 each pack that we were talking about earlier, as we get another V-Star. Wow. That's a lot of V-Stars. But that is what I wanted to cover in this video. So buying an ETB just to open up the packs are not really that beneficial for you. Again, I love myself opening up some ETBs. You get a lot of extra goodies, and some people will probably like those. Other people's, like myself, if you buy a Weird Year V, if you buy multiple ETBs, even from the same set, for example, if you buy multiple ETBs from the same set, it's not going to be that exciting anymore. I do want to talk about the actual experience that an ETB brings. When I first got back into collecting, buying an ETB was more than just opening up packs. It was more like a gift. It was more of an experience, because you're getting extras. Oh my god. This is crazy. 3 V-Stars? 3 3 V-Stars already. Wow. That's insane. That's insane. So when I first started getting back into collecting and opening up Pokemon cards, an ETB was a really nice experience. And the experience obviously also matters. When you're opening up packs and you are enjoying yourself, that is what it's all about. That is actually why I love Pokemon cards so much. Because I'm just enjoying the experience of opening up packs. Now, the experience of an ETB isn't like something ridiculous, but definitely at first, when I started getting back into collecting, I highly recommend getting an ETB, maybe even multiple ETBs. Getting ETBs are fun. They are an experience, and that is why you probably pay a premium. I also use the boxes from the ETBs to like put extra cards that I top loaded. I have like separate cases with top loaded cards. I have bulk that I put in different ETBs, so I do enjoy buying them still, even after realizing that it is eventually at the end of the day not the best deal. It's not the best value for the money that you spend. You're not getting, we're getting a Radiant Greninja here. It's my second one, and a holographic Magnezone. So we've gotten, to be honest, that's what I want to finish up on here, because an ETB is 8 packs, but you're not guaranteed anything in an ETB. You're not guaranteed anything in an ETB. In a booster box, when last pack magic, we're going to hold off on that because I want to get this point across before I go into the last pack. In a booster box, you're pretty much guaranteed 12, 13, 14, 15. It depends. If you're lucky, you're going to be on the high end of that number. If you're unlucky, you might get only 10. But you're looking at a certain amount of hits per box. In an ETB, there is no such thing as certainties. Because at the end of the day, there are ETBs that I've opened up on this channel. I remember specifically on my channel that I've uploaded videos on ETBs which were shocking. I remember, I think it was Evolving Skies. If you want to go down on the channel and watch the Evolving Skies ETBs, I think I opened 2 ETBs and got 1 hit from those 2 ETBs. So buying ETBs in terms of like expecting pulls is not a good way. I would highly advise anybody wanting to just open up packs and wanting to get the most out of their money, don't get ETBs. That's what I want to get across in this video. That is what I want to cover. Don't buy ETBs if you're just interested in pulls and getting the most amount of value for your money you're putting into it. Because at the end of the day, ETBs are a premium product. They're more expensive if you start comparing it to booster box pack prices. Wow, that is a mouthful. You are going to be disappointed. Some people will have this one ETB, which is stacked with packs, or with pulls, I should say. And they're going to be like, yes, ETBs are the way to go. But if you are opening up ETBs long term, you are probably going to realize that ETBs are not the way to go. For example, this ETB right here, I got 3 holographic pulls, which is probably not that super exciting. And then I got a Radiant and I got a Weirdier V. So if you don't count the holographics as pulls, I got 1 pull and I got 1 Radiant collection. Is that justifying $40? Of course not. Of course it's not. That's horrible. Astral Radiance is a set with character rares. In a booster box, you're guaranteed to get around 4-ish character rares. In the ETBs, there is no such thing. I was lucky enough to get a Radiant Greninja here, but if I didn't pull it, I wouldn't really have anything to complain with, because there is just no such thing as guarantees as in an ETB. So, to wrap up this video, ETBs just to open packs and getting the most amount of value? No. It's a no-go, guys. It's a no-go. I myself will continue to buy ETBs, but I know, like today, that it is not going to be the best amount or the best pulls, the best value for my money is not going to be in those ETBs. Yes, once in a while you will get this amazing ETB, but the others will probably be like I've opened one today, which is not very exciting. It's not terribly stacked. We got 3 hollows, which is horrendous because those could have been actual great pulls. Those hollows could have been VMAXs, Vs, full arts. It could have been so much more than just hollows, but it wasn't, and that's the point. ETBs are just way too inconsistent, way too unreliable. If you want to get your best buck for your money, you're probably going to have to stick with buying single blister packs, which is probably going to be a little bit more expensive, definitely in Europe, compared to booster boxes, or just save up and get a booster box. If you're in that situation where you're like, I only have 50 bucks to spend, so I can't afford a booster box, and in ETB I can afford, do I buy the ETB? Be careful, because you could actually be very disappointed with your pulls on the ETB. If it's the only product you can get your hands on, then by all means get yourself an ETB, but don't expect that an ETB will be stacked, because they're not. Once in a while, there will be a stacked ETB, but overall it is not going to be stacked. And that is where I want to leave this video, because I could just ramble on for way too long. Are ETBs worth it? In my opinion, ETBs are worth it because I get a lot of joy out of opening up an ETB still, because I don't open them up all the time. I do only open up 1 ETB each set, so I always want to get that ETB from each set, so that's why I get them. But I know that it's not the best value that I'm getting myself into. That is where we're gonna wrap it up. Leave your likes and comments, subscribe. We're getting closer to 100 subscribers, guys, so it would be nice to hit that. It would be amazing to hit that, so every support is appreciated. I'm gonna wrap it up. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye bye.